All right, what's good, everybody, and welcome back to i6 News, where we break down the latest sneaker drops, collabs, and everything happening in the culture. Supreme is going strong into the mid-spring with a collab collection bringing the work of the late Michigan artist Mike Kelley into the spotlight across a wide range of clothing and Vans footwear. The Kelley highlighted Week 8 drop doesn't stop there, though, adding some clean jackets, another classic collab, and a logo-heavy 6-panel hat. The Mike Kelley collab collection is absolutely the highlight of the week, and the Supreme Mike Kelley Vans pack featuring 2 pairs of Eras and 2 pairs of half cabs, all covered in all-over print images of Kelley's found art. In addition to the Vans, the same print is added to 2 skateboard decks, a camp cap, and a matching sweatsuit. The Kelley collection expands beyond the all-over print with a pair of t-shirt graphics, one with a skull and the other with an ear of corn. A throw blanket and a short sleeve button-up match the skull graphic to complete the set. Week 8 also features a Champion collab drop featuring 3 satin jackets. Supreme's Spring-Summer 2026 Week 8 drop will take place on April 16th at 11 a.m. via Supreme's website and mobile app, as well as in-store at all Supreme locations. Asia will have its drop on the 18th. Vans has been crushing it lately with its jewelry shop energy. From the continued collabs with artist Matthias Gallen to the constantly sold-out Pearl Eyes pack, the SoCal skate shoe originators have fully reinvented a hype cycle with bejeweled uppers, but not all the jewels look the same. American artist Mike Kelley's brilliant work received critical reception thanks to his unique take on found ephemera, creating gorgeous pieces that live long past the artist's 2012 passing. As the saying goes, one man's trash is another man's treasure. The Supreme Mike Kelley Vans pack is the latest artist collab from Supreme and Vans' long-running partnership, and it keeps the Vans jewel motif going with some new graphic energy. Arriving with 2 pairs of half cabs and 2 pairs of Eras, the collection features a mix of all-over print images of Kelley's art, each with a different collage of beads, pins, buttons, and more found items. Each silhouette will drop in 2 colorways, one black and one white, with all 4 pairs adding a unique collage graphic to the all-over upper. On the white pairs, the laces pop in bright blue, and on the black pairs, the laces pop even more in bright pink. The Era pairs feature the Kelley print across the entire upper, while the half cabs add distressed suede paneling in black or white in between. On all 4 pairs, a Supreme branding hit is embroidered across the heel. The Supreme Mike Kelley Vans pack will be released April 16th through Supreme in-store and online, available in unisex sizing. The retail price is still to be determined at this point. The custom sneaker world is an industry all to itself. Removed from the retail market, customizers vary in style, technique, and skill, with some pairs going for grail prices and others simply disgracing the OG silhouette. For Jakob Werner's JWStudio, the rare opportunity has emerged to cross the 2 worlds with a second official collab between JWStudio and Mizuno, resulting in 30 pairs of sanctioned customs dyed in deep purple. The JWStudio's Mizuno MXR Kuro Gaki is the second limited release custom project that Werner has done with Mizuno, this time creating just 30 pairs of Mizuno MXR in a monochrome purple shade inspired by the rare black persimmon. Each pair of the mesh runners features a blend of dark purple tones across the entire upper, with small brown leather labels on the tongue and lateral side. With Kuro Gaki, we continue the journey that began with our first Kakishibu project, Werner wrote on Instagram. As our second collaboration with Mizuno, it represents a natural progression of the series, exploring the balance between tradition, material, and experimentation. The JWStudio's Mizuno MXR Kuro Gaki pairs will be given away for free through a raffle that is currently open on the JWStudio's website. The raffle will close at 1 p.m. Eastern on April 17th, and the winners will be contacted the next day and pairs shipped within a month or so. I've included a link in the description. Willie Chavaria's ongoing Adidas collaboration has been one of the best mixes of fashion and sneaker function amidst an industry obsessed with long-term partnerships. Bringing the Chicano influence that pushes his clothing label into the Three Stripes catalog, Chavaria's Compton Cowboys Workover All-Star Weekend was one of the best projects during a weekend full of sneaker hype. For his latest project, Chavaria is once again joining the procession of Three Stripes collaborators, helping to bring the superstar back to prominence. Instead of adding a new colorway or material to the classic silhouette, Willie is switching things up, turning the shell toe into a textured rose. The rose toe superstars arrive in 2 versions of a black and white colorway, with one covered entirely in black besides the Three Stripes branding, and the other with the same exact makeup minus the rose toe and midsole, which match the stripes in white. Like all of Willie's Adidas collabs, a Love Prevails collection will also add a clothing capsule. this time featuring jumpsuits, sweatsuits, and some massive baggy shorts. The Willie Chavarria Adidas Love Prevails collection will be released April 18, 2026 through Adidas and select retailers online and in store. Available in unisex sizing, the retail price on the pack is set at $160. Some colors are only meant for certain times of the year, and unless you live on campus on Tobacco Road, North Carolina, blue is strictly for days that are 75 degrees or hotter. The light blue shade is a spring and summer staple, and as the country starts sweating, Jordan is bringing back a classic Jordan 11 low inspired by Mike's alma mater. Releasing for the first time since 2017, the UNC colorway is a return to one of the 11's most iconic color combos. Featuring a wave of Tar Heels blue patent leather circling the bottom half of the upper, the rest of the shoe adds crisp white leather and lace loops that stretch down to the patent paneling. More university blue is added to the Jordan label in the middle of the tongue, and an icy blue outsole completes the classic retro pair. The Air Jordan 11 Retro Low White University Blue will be released April 18 through Nike and select Jordan brand retailers in store and online. Available in men's sizing, the retail price is set at $195. Ghost in the Shell was a turning point for anime in America. In 1995, the film adaptation of Masamune Shirow's cyberpunk manga was released to modest acclaim. But once it crossed over to America, it quickly gained a cult following. By August of the following year, it became the first Japanese film to take the top spot on the video sales chart. 3 decades later, the badass cyborg Motoko Kusanagi has become one of the most recognizable characters in anime history. Beginning at the end of January, Tokyo Node housed a massive exhibit showcasing decades of production materials and an immersive AR experience to honor the franchise. That exhibit also featured a collaborative pair of Reebok's Instapump Fury, produced alongside Japanese boutique Atmos. Now, the sneaker is escaping from cyberspace into the physical world for a wider release. The triple collab draws from one of the most striking scenes in the film when Motoko connects to the nerve net, interfacing her cyber brain with the internet. The silhouette gets dressed in an all-black colorway with blue and red cable graphics printed all across the inflatable sneaker in a nod to the aforementioned scene. Inscribed on the heel of the silhouette is the title of the film in Japanese and English on the left and right heel counter, respectively. The standout feature is the insole, which depicts Motoko connected to an array of cables to mirror the look of the upper. Hidden behind the tongue, also in that simple turquoise, is the iconic phrase, "People love machines in 2029 AD." Releasing in conjunction with the sneakers is a collection of shirts designed by acclaimed graphic designer Kosuke Kawamura. The Ghost in the Shell Atmos Reebok Instapump Fury releases on April 18 via Atmos online and in store. The retail price is around $186. If you were around the sneaker game anytime over the last decade, you'll remember the disclosures around pre-orders for shoes. Some people think it should have been implemented for all releases, giving everyone an opportunity to cop anything and everything, but that would obviously dilute the scarcity model hype releases run on. Nike has seemed to find its rhythm for pre-order releases with the Sneakers Reserve program. Originally started in 2025 with the Nike Kobe 3 Protro Christmas, now after a few more sneaker reserve drops, including ones for the GT Future Swoosh Man and the Kobe Dunk Low Protro Lower Marion Heights Away, the next sneaker reserve will be for Dot Swoosh's latest React X Rejuvenate slide. Originally spotted 2 weeks back via an overseas retailer, followed up by official images a week later, the latest Dot Swoosh React X Rejuvenate slide has an official name and backstory. The Patched Grass edition continues the story of the first 2 touch grass inspired colorways, reminding us that even after our fun time spent playing video games or doom scrolling social media, we all need to go outside. This older brother to the 2 previous releases is meant to represent a sibling who tries to keep us out of the room, but to us it looks more like someone set fire to the field. As with all Nike sneaker reserves, the pair will be open for pre-order on the Nike Sneakers app. Orders can be placed starting on April 20th. The Dodgers just keep on winning. Beyond the diamond, the LA Behemoth is parlaying its back-to-back World Series wins into a serious run of collaborative sneaker heat. The Dodgers are adding another pair to their recent triple collab with Undefeated and Converse. The first LA Dodgers Undefeated Converse Chuck Taylor we saw featured a full upper of blue ostrich leather with LA branding on the lateral side panels, and this time around, the 3 iconic entities take it back to Brooklyn. Debuted in an editorial campaign featuring Futura, the black ostrich pair keeps the flip-down theme consistent, but trades the Los Angeles branding for large Brooklyn Dodgers B logos on the side panel. From our standpoint, it was an immediate yes, said Alex Restivo, Converse Footwear and Apparel Product Director. Right when they came to us with the idea, we loved it. We weren't necessarily trying to invent any new look, we were just validating a culture that already existed. So we felt like we had to get after it together. The Los Angeles Dodgers undefeated Converse Chuck Taylor Brooklyn Dodgers will be released on April 20th through MLB Shop Online, Undefeated in-store and online, MLB's NYC flagship store, and the Dodgers team store. The Nike Kobe Air Force 1 Low Steam first popped up on our radar last fall when the colorway hit the catalog. Then, a leak last month showed a few quick photos of the pair drenched in a light steam green mamba snake print. Now with the shoes set to drop later this month, we've got an official set of images showing the full details of the colorway. Like the rest of Kobe's Air Force 1 colorways, the entire upper is covered in a snake print that glimmers in the sun. This time, the snake print is a steam shade of green that looks like it belongs on the feet of Lady Liberty. A white midsole matches the white Kobe Sheath logo at the lateral heel and the 8 and 24 hits on the heel tabs. The Nike Kobe Air Force 1 Low Steam will be released on April 23rd through Nike and select retailers in-store and online, available in men's sizing, and the retail price is set at $120.